Hi all, welcome to the today's tutorial. So previously we were done with the functionality stuff, and today what we will do, we will convert our blueprint code to the C++ code. Okay. So previously what we were doing, we have constructed a function called custom take, and we have connected all the nodes, and we were filling the data, and we were using the blueprint. So today we will convert it to the C++. First go to the C++. I am inside the c underscore car base.h. This is the cpp file. What I will do here, I will just create a function first called herd. So to declare the variable, so u function blueprint implementable event. So what I am doing here, I am defining a function. So I can call this function from the C++ class, and I can define it inside the blueprint. That is why I'm just putting here the blueprint implementable event. Okay, so you have to just look for the casing, blueprint implementable event. Perfect. So I will name it as void update herd. So we were having four things here. Two are the percentage for the progress bar. Next is for the nitro, gear, and the speed. Right. So we will declare these variable. So just float speed float RPM percentage int current gear comma float nitro percentage comma bowl nitro pressed. I will tell you why I have put this extra, because I want this variable. Just I want to know if I am pressing the shift button or not, because what I want to animate this icon here, because it was static, so it is no point. So when we will apply the nitro, I just want to animate this. Okay, so just go back and go to the C++ class. So I am inside the car base cpp. Search for the tick function, because we want to update our herd every tick. So where's tick? Okay, so I will do my things here. So I will just declare the functions. First it will be a const float. I will just copy this thing, float RPM percentage. So we have already seen the implementation, so I will just write the whole value and divide 7000, and we can also make 7000 a variable, like if we so we can change for some if we define some vehicle. So but let's do this way for now. Next will be the speed. So I will get the speed like float, and you kismet math library. Okay, so to use the ukismet math library, you have to include a header file. So I have included already kismet slash kismet math.library.h. So I will use the seal function, because we were doing the same thing here. Okay, we were doing we were doing it somewhere. Okay, so let's fill out the value. So here it will like vehicle component get forward speed mph. Cool. Next we want to get the current gear. So we will get this information, vehicle component dot get current gear. Cool. Okay. So if what I will do, I will just create a b nitro pressed a variable b nitro pressed. I'm just creating this variable. You will get to know why I'm doing this. So just bool put it false. Current nitro. Okay, let's delete this. So we will add this afterwards, and I will just update the herd. Update herd, and first we have to put speed, RPM percentage, current gear, comma. We haven't calculated the nitro percentage yet, so I will just put 20. I'm just putting it for now, and I will just put true. I'm just putting these value, the last two values, as random, just to check the functionality if it is working or not. So Control Shift B to compile the code, and let's switch to the Unreal. So inside the Unreal, what we will do, I will just delete the whole thing from here, and I will delete this also. Cool. So as so what I will do after it compiles, so this thing is a blueprint implementable function, so we can define it inside the blueprint. So let's wait for it to compile. Okay, so this thing is done. So let's open our code. So I will just implement the update herd event. See, this thing is available, and these are the pins which we have added. What we will do, we will just get the WBP main herd reference from here, get, and I will get the progress bar, WBP progress bar. Thank you. And what we will do, we will just start filling those value inside our widget. So first thing was speed, so set speed. Next thing was RPM percentage, RPM percentage. Next thing was current gear, and next thing is nitro percentage. Okay, so these are the things which we do need to set. I will just plug in these values. Cool. Just connect this pin. So perfect. Let's compile, save, and let's check if it is working fine. See, it is working. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there is one more thing. We haven't set up our nitro function yet. It is working though, but its progress bar is not working. So now as our herd is connected to the native code, what we will do, we will create the auto generated nitro function. So let's begin that. So open the Visual Studio 2. So what we will do, we will just create two variables. First is b nitro pressed, and default will be false. Why I have created that, you will get to know further. First I will just u property, define a u property, view print read only visible anywhere. Okay. Next thing, I want to just define the current nitro value. So by default I want the nitro to be 100. So what I will do, I will just go to the nitro. So when we will enable the nitro, so at the end I just set the B nitro pressed button to be true, and I will do the same thing to disable it. So disable nitro is here, go to the end and just put it to the false. Okay. Now just switch, now we will go for the tick function here. So I will just check if I am pressing my button or not. So if B nitro pressed, current nitro value is equals to u kismet math library underscore f interrupt 2 and current nitro value comma 0 comma delta seconds comma 1. I will just explain you the whole thing. Just let me read the code. Current nitro value less than 20 maybe, or the 15. Or 10 maybe. Disable nitro. Okay. Else current nitro value is equals to, let me copy the whole thing here, and it will be the 100. Okay. So let me tell you the work of the finterm node. So what it do, let's imagine you have like minimum 0 and maximum 1, and you want to interrupt it. Like you will just put the delta and you will put the speed here, and at the given speed it will like like this is the initial value and this is the final value. Let's imagine we have initial value 0 and final value 1. So it will like it will just update the value from 0 to 1. It will just increase the value. So I am just increasing, like, so the first let's imagine I have, when I am pressing the button and I have current nitro value to 100, so it will like decrease it. Okay, so it will like 199, so it will just decrease it with the speed of 1. Okay, and I am just updating my current nitro value. And if I am not pressing, so what our system will do, it will auto generate it but with a slow speed. So I am just putting the speed 0.1 here. Okay, so just click save, and in the update hurt function we have just put the 20. So I will current nitro value, and here I will pass the B nitro pressed. Okay, just control save, control shift B. Okay, so it is compiled. Let's open the Unreal. Everything should be working now. Just play. See, we have put the default value, the nitro, to be 100. So when I will press shift, see, it is decreasing. But it is, as soon as it hits 10, it is like regenerating the nitro value, right? See, it is regenerating it, and it, see, our regenerating nitro function is working fine. Perfect. So we are done with the main mechanism. But right now, when we are pressing shift, what I want, let me open my herd. So what we will do, we will just animate our speedometer. So let me go to the WBP underscore speedometer. I just want to have this. Just press plus sign over the animation and I will name it as nitro animate. Or we can in the further we can also animate this progress bar too, but we will do it with the uh, current logo. Just click this, select the I underscore nitro logo, click press. Okay, we are here. Just press plus and click transform. So under the transform, uh, I will just update the scale value. So default is 1, and at point 2. Okay, so at point 2, okay, I will just make the scale value to be 1.2. So just slightly big, and at point 4 I will just make it again 1. Okay, and I will just shrink this area to till point 4. So if I want to animate it, so it will like just big. Okay, so this is just a small animation which you can do this stuff here. So now just go to the graph, and when we are applying the nitro percentage, first what I want to have the if I have pressed my shift button or not. So for that, let's have one more input. Is nitro pressed? I have spelled it wrong. Pressed. Okay. Okay, perfect. So go back to the main car base. So we have the is nitro pressed and connected to the nitro pressed which we have created in the head function update head. Okay, because we are getting this value from the tick function which we have seen inside the Visual Studio, right? So we are inside the function now under the speedometer. So how should we implement this? First, let me create some room first. So what I will do, I will just create a branch. So first, if I have pressed the button, so I will play the animation, right? But I don't, if I will just play it, wait, what is the reference? It's nitro logo animate. So logo animate. Okay. So if I will just play animation and I want to loop it. So to have the infinite loop, I just have to put 0 here. If I will connect now, it will not work. Why? Because this function will be called at every frame, and this animation will be like will be start from the scratch, and we won't see it. So what we will do, we will just use a gate inside the exit, and I will just start. I will just uncheck this button. Okay, so when I will just go for the first time, I will just enter it and it will play it, and as soon as I'm done with the animation, I will just close the gate, so it will just start. And for the as soon as I am done with the off, like if I will just unpress the button, it will become off. So as soon as I will is off, I will like stop, and I want to stop the animation, so I will just copy the reference here. I will check if it is playing or not. So is animation playing, and branch. So let's check if animation is playing or not. If it is not playing, then I don't want to do anything, but if it is playing, then I will just stop the animation. I will just stop the animation, and I will just open the gate, okay, for the next to go. Perfect. So this logic seems fine. Let's see it in action, if it will work or not. So click play. See, our logo is animating, and as soon as our gas is down, it just regenerates it automatically. See, and the speed of the regeneration is very low, but as soon as we will hit the gas, perfect, it is working fine. I just want to add something, just a minute detail. I just want to change the color of this logo because it is white and not looking good. So I just have to go inside the speedometer designer logo. So for the appearance, in the tint, just add the bluish, so it will match this bar. Okay, this is good. Perfect. So let's check it one more time. Perfect. Perfect. It is working fine. Okay, so this was the today's tutorial. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. So it was the last video of the speedometer session. In further tutorials, we will start implementing the functionality of guns and the pickups, coins and all. Okay, so please like and subscribe. Thank you.